Welcome to a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, Adventures of the Sword Coast, with Azareah and Inverna, a female Eladrin cleric, Cepheon, an Aasimar paladin, Deimus the trickster, a half-elf warlock, and myself, Dan, the dungeon master. Enjoy episode number 4, the Redbrand Hideout, part 2. After a confrontation between Cepheon and the guards of Phandalin about his assault on the townmaster, and he has been let off with a warning, Cepheon, Deimus and Azareah tried to get Sildar to join them on their quest to the Redbrand Hideout. Unfortunately, Sildar has been struck by a poisonous dart and was not able to join. So it was only the 4 of them, including Inverna, the woodworker moon elf, whom left the inn in the middle of the night to deal with the Redbrand terror in Phandalin. They arrive at the ruins of Tresendar Manor and they quickly found a hatch that led to a basement. In this basement, it turned out that this was indeed the hideout of the Redbrands. After fighting some skeletons and Redbrands, they were able to free Myrna Dendrar and their 2 children, Nars and Nilsa. She informed them that her husband Tel has been brutally murdered when he defied the Redbrands, and that since then she and her children have been captured. As a reward, she referred to a place called the Ruins of Thunder Tree, where they might be able to find a precious heirloom in the ruins of their family's herb shop. After this, the group sent Myrna away to tell the townmaster that she has been saved by them. Cepheon, Deimus, Azareah and Inverna ventured further into the hideout and captured a Redbrand, which led them to a secret door. But before they would continue, they would disguise themselves in the cloaks of the Redbrands they have found except for Cepheon. Deimus used his shapeshifter skills to turn himself into Jeffrey, one of the Redbrands they have caught, and Cepheon and Inverna went to have a short rest in the small barracks, while Azareah and Deimus would keep watch. Good, it has been an hour, and Cepheon has had a good rest with Inverna. Azareah and Deimus go inside the small barracks, and the 4 of you are now preparing to go through the secret door and continue to fight the Redbrands in their hideout. Go.
All right, guys, are you ready? We're well rested. Are you well rested, Cepheon and Inverna?
Cepheon is not really listening to what you guys are saying. He's sitting on the bed. And he's just looking in the corner of the room, and he's not really getting what, and he's mumbling something about justice, but he's not really present.
All right, and you, Inverna, ready?
I was born ready.
All right, okay.
I was born ready too. I think we did a great job. I had a very good rest. I healed up most of my terrible wounds that I got while going into this adventure with you all. But what's up with the guy with the beard? He looks very distant and not really mentally present at the moment.
To be honest,
That's how he is always.
yeah.
Hello? Yeah, are you ready to go, Cepheon? Inverna grabs Cepheon at the shoulders and shakes him to try to get him a bit awake.
Yeah! Cepheon looks around and yes, justice will be served. And he gets up and he looks around and he gets his halberd ready and he's like, where are these motherfuckers? Let's slay them, and then there needs to be some justice.
All right, that sounds like the guy that I have seen in the last hours in this hideout over here. What was the plan again?
Yeah.
the plan was, as far as I remember, that you guys are gonna be hooded and pretend to be Redbrands with Jeffrey up front, so he looks like Jeffrey and he can act like Jeffrey, and that I am your so-called prisoner. We got shackles from the dungeon over there, and we pretend that they're stuck. And that's where we're gonna see if we can get to the mage without killing everybody in the way immediately, and work from there how to immediately cut off the head of the snake, and that will make it the rest easier for us to clear it out and get all the loot.
Yep, that sounded pretty much like the plan to me.
All right, I'm just following along and just do my thing.
Okay. And should we get discovered and all hell breaks loose?
Then we just kill them.
Yeah. Then we'll just...
We just stick together, and then we have enough killing power to withstand anybody.
Alright. So Deimus is walking to the secret door.
All right, and Inverna and Cepheon is following.
Cepheon walking through the water to the fountain.
I cannot walk again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And now?
Yeah.
All right, good. So you know the secret door. It has been opened by Jeffrey already, and you four venture into this narrow, small hallway with Deimus first, Cepheon second.
No, we need to check for traps.
Yeah, definitely want to check for traps. I want to slowly walk forward, being very alert.
All right, do an. Oh, you're searching, so do an investigation check, please.
13, 16, 20.
That is great, which means that you are looking around, you search on the walls, you go step by step by putting one foot forward, and carefully you walk through this hallway, and you figure out that there is no trap at all in this small narrow highway, as a surprise. So the four of you continue through this little hallway, and then you come out into a very open, wide space. And a cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevice divides the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot-high ceiling. Two arched wooden bridges span the chasm.
It's very suspicious. And we don't see anyone else around.
You don't see anyone else around. Who is going first? I see. The order is still the same?
I think we should do it like this, yeah? That because I'm Jeffrey. I'm just Jeffrey, and
Jeffrey.
I'm going to,
We need to go to the northwest. That's what the guards told us.
Okay. Yeah, true. He did say that. What's northwest? I have no idea.
That's here.
Well,
That's northwest, I think.
yeah.
Or here. I don't know if we can go down here. I don't think so.
I think one wouldn't logically know what the north is, right? Like.
But yeah.
Well, if you're an adventure traveler.
To the left.
Okay. So
Could
yeah,
you all
is...
three for me do
Perception.
a deception check?
Deception.
A deception check.
19 plus
12 this time.
20, 21, 22, 22. 22.
And Azareah 7?
Yes.
Can you do another one? You have advantage in this one.
Oh. 19.
19. All right. So you all can continue. But Deimus goes first, and you hear inside of your head whispering. The others cannot hear it, but you hear whispering. You hear a creature. What are you doing? What is your purpose? What is your goal? Are you bringing me food?
Being, of course, utterly surprised, I'm a little bit freaked out. I try to keep calm and think, okay, it's wrong, but I'm just gonna pretend. I'm gonna think back that I'm bringing this prisoner to the leader.
All right, but listen. You must know. Ethan, roast tree. You must know that you might be able to steal from your friends. Okay, so you continue on, which is you really didn't hear anything. Then we can play that one. And Cepheon continues on, and then he hears, without everybody else knowing, he hears the same whispering voice. It's like, I'll try to be a bit more loud whispering. Cepheon, what are you doing here? Are you here to bring me food? You must kill your friends in the name of the Lady of Darkness. Deimus hears a voice in his head whispering, like in the back of his mind. He hears a voice that is saying that, hey, listen, Deimus, Ethan Roastery, you know that your friends have valuables and you can steal from them if you want to. And then he continues on, and he's pretending that he didn't hear it. So Cepheon continues, and he hears the same voice asking what he's doing, if he's bringing food here, and that he could actually maybe get advantage over the whole situation by killing his friends in the name of the Lady of Darkness. And then Azareah continues the same path, and she hears the same voice that is echoing in the back of her mind, also whispering very softly that it might be a smart idea to use the book that she has in her possession to get better out of this area, and that she needs to maybe release it. So all three of you are walking around, and you have a voice in the head, and you all three have no idea what to do with this.
So I would like to do I stand still, and I look up when I hear that this voice is talking about my book, and I say, fuck no. Then I start looking around to see if I can discover something.
All right, perception.
Yeah, it's 15.
All right, yeah, you rolled higher than I. So you look up, you notice nothing on Deimus and Cepheon in front of you. But what you do know is when you look to your left, to the opposite of the crevice, there is a one-eyed creature sneaking around, looking at you. And it notices that it looks at you, and with the same voice is asking you, Azareah, what are you doing here? And please, you better give me some food. I am hungry, very hungry. The Redbrands in this hideout are not taking well care of me, as they promised that they would.
Then I step a bit closer and I check out the creature more to see if it's anything I already know about.
Do an history check.
It's a natural 1 + 2.
Alright, yeah, you have no idea what this creature is about. You've never seen it. You just see in the darkness on the other side of the crevice, you see just one big green eye looking at you, and a shape of a creature that has some pins sticking out of its neck, and it is having like claws, but it's all dark, and the only thing you see is a very big green eye trying to mesmerize you.
Then I don't look directly in his eye, but just a bit to his direction and asking, "Who are you?"
It doesn't matter who I am, I just would like some food. Or can I eat any of your friends, maybe?
I didn't see the monster yet, I assume, because Nicolette also didn't tell me, so...
Exactly, you need to communicate with each other about what happened.
No,
and stuff.
I scream, I know my lady when I hear her, and that's not you. I look around and...
you say this out loud or in the back of your head? Because the creature speaks to you in your head.
I shout that out loud.
Alright.
And I get a ration. I throw that on the ground. I said, here is some food. Because nobody should be hungry. But don't try to trick me. Whoever you are.
What food do you throw?
A ration.
A ration. Alright.
Don't we have like a ration in our store? I thought we had some rations. I need to check my... 1 second. 1 second. I didn't open up my... I think we had something in our starter pack, so 1 second. I think it was called a ration.
Yeah, rations.
Yeah. I throw one daily ration on the ground. In front of me.
And I'm looking around, what the hell is going on? Like, guys, what's up?
There's
And then
a one-eyed creature on the other side.
You throw the rations on the floor in front of you, Cepheon, is that correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so the creature jumps over the crevice. Straight in front of you.
Oh boy, what the
What is that?
hell is that?
Oh my god, Jesus!
And you see a grayish creature with a big green eye, razor-sharp teeth. It has very sharp pincers sticking out of its back. It has claws like a werewolf claws with 5 fingers. It has big feet and strong, like frog-like legs, and with 3 toes, very pointy nails on it. It looks very evil. It looks very bad, but it is actually incredibly thankful to you for the food. That thank you so much for the food. It is great. I have been starving. The last thing I ate was the remains of the guy they throw in here.
Guy? What guy?
A guy. There's still some remains in the deep thing.
Oh, seriously? Well, I mean, is there something... I mean, if you want to do something back for me, I mean, is there something valuable besides bones and flesh there? Or was there nothing left? Do you know that?
There's nothing valuable.
Was he alive? Did he say anything to you before you ate him?
No, he was dead. Dead as how I like it when it arrives, the food. I like my food dead.
Okay. How did you do the mind trick?
Oh, he speaks continuously in your head.
Oh.
He doesn't speak out loud. Everything he says is in your head. So if you talk to him, he talks to you back in his head. So he isn't. So, for example, Deimus and Azareah, they have no idea what he is. They hear you, but he's talking to you back telepathically.
Well,
That's the way it communicates.
Okay, I just talk back to him in out loud because, yeah, I think this is quite difficult. Well, I mean, you weren't in front when they dealt out the beauty, I can see, but nobody deserves to be hungry. We have a mission to do. Have a nice day, and enjoy your food.
Wait, what?
Thank you so much.
Okay, you just let that creepy. Okay, I really don't like this.
Deimus, that looks like something out of you. What?
Is it now a friend of yours? That
I don't
creepy
know. I don't know. I just no, but I mean, I didn't know what it was. If I'm hungry, I give food. I don't care. He didn't eat me. I mean, and I want to shed my blood on something else. I have other plans. I don't care about a creature, even though it looks evil. It's still.
That looks more evil than those Redbrands, to be honest. But okay, I'll just continue walking.
I have a
looking
mission.
over my shoulder.
No, seriously. Did you hear the people we freed? Did you hear how evil the Redbrands are? And that guy, I was there yesterday. No, I want to get done here, and then we have to do something else. Seriously, I don't care about anything else.
Okay, I'm just gonna trust you. I'm just afraid that when we're done here and we want to walk back out, that thing is not just gonna attack us.
Well, I
Give him some more food.
But
What did you say, Azareah?
I keep looking at the creature and I take out some notes and my ink and I start taking notes of what I see. And then I look at the creature and I ask, what kind of creature are you?
I am a Nothic.
And what do you eat?
I eat flesh. Dead flesh.
And what do you do here?
I have been living in the basement for many years. Until these stupid people with their red scarves came and they said they would feed me in trade that I would not kill them.
Alright, and how do you know my name?
I know many things of the people that I see. I look into your soul and I know your deepest secrets.
Alright, is there any way that you can help me with my secret?
What do you need help with?
Some information
What information would you like to have?
about my secret? You know what information my book contains.
I do, and if you would like to have some advice regarding that, is keep it close at heart, please. I don't think anybody would be happy if you would release the doom that could be upon us. Even myself.
Alright. But I promise that if I'm gonna get some dead bodies on the way, I'm gonna take back one for you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is very friendly. Then I would not do any harm to you right now.
Azareah, what did you find out?
I'm just taking some notes of the creature, that's all.
Okay. So, what is he doing here then?
He used to live here already. But then the Redbrands came and moved into this cave and they were feeding him.
What were they
So,
feeding him then?
dead bodies.
Jeez.
Well,
Okay.
I promise to take a dead body back for him as well.
I'll tell him about the dead bodies here around the corner. I think he can move freely there's like 2 dead Redbrands literally around the corner here.
Well, I look back at the creature and I tell them that there are 2 dead bodies that he can go and get and eat.
I would like to stay in this area, because this is where I have my lair, and this is where there's a faint magical effect emanating from this crack in the, as I would like to call it, the crevice, and that's where I feel comfortable, and that's what lured me here, and that's why I would stay here.
What kind of magic are you talking about?
Wild. It's some like wild little scent of magic that draw me here.
Are you the only creature living around here?
Well, I hope so, because they've been very good in hiding. If I'm not the only one.
All right, I'm gonna get back a dead body for you that you can eat, and then see maybe you have some more information for me.
Thank you so much. You are a great elf.
All right, and with that, I just keep following Deimus, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I just keep on moving forward. I think you guys are crazy. Just straight out crazy.
Isn't that more like, isn't that like a demon thing? Demon spawn? Isn't that like your department?
Yeah, that's why.
So, just going this way.
I'm following you.
Carefully see. What do I see past this edge of the corner?
Well, what you see is a narrow hallway with stairs that goes down. And at the end of this small hallway, you have a door to the left, and you have a door to the right. Very simple.
Can we peek through the? Can we peek through the holes? The keyholes? Can we peek something? Can we investigate?
You can investigate. You can do anything you like, of course.
Definitely want to investigate.
All right. I would like to know which one of the doors.
16 for the right door. For me.
17, 16.
No, 16. It's 17 minus 1.
Oh, that's not to the right door.
Yeah.
So you peek and you listen, if I'm correct.
Yes.
All right. When you peek through, you see not a very big room. You also don't see a lot. When you look a bit more to the left, you see a table with all kind of how do I call it? Some attributes on how to create potions. Like, how do you call those things? Those glasses. Those.
Alchemy.
Vial.
Yeah, exactly.
Vial.
Yeah, that. Yeah, a vial. You see that on tables and everything, and you cannot see any kind of being or person. It looks completely empty except for some materials on how to create potions.
Okay, I look around. I said, it doesn't look like there's many people here. I said, I guess we can just walk in. And I go stealthy, open the door, and I have a disadvantage on stealth, so.
All right.
Oh.
You enter a room that appears to be a wizard's workshop. And you see a work table set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. And all of it's stewing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheets of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
Not interesting. I go to the other door. And
Alright. Can you all do a perception check for me, please? Deimus, are you also in the room or you stay outside?
I was actually outside, so I wanted to check this door while Cepheon was checking that other door.
Alright, so you listen to this door, then do an investigation check.
So I rolled, got 21 in total.
21?
Yeah.
Alright. So you hear a lot of noise in this room. You hear voices that could definitely be some Redbrands that are being very loud. They sound drunk. You hear that they're having a great time, and a lot of noise comes from this room.
Okay. Maybe not the first room to pick. Maybe let's go there later on. Press, then I'm just gonna step into this room. Yeah.
Alright, then if you all three can do a perception check in this room.
13. I had.
Natural 1.
And Azareah?
Oh, sorry. 16.
16.
Yes.
So, while Cepheon goes to the door, not showing any interest in everything that goes on in the room, Deimus just heard at the other door a lot of noise and is like, oh no, that's not where we're gonna go, and he just rushes in the door and goes completely to Cepheon as well to enter that door. While Azareah goes more to the left to look between the bench, and there she sees a little rat on the floor who tries to, well, it was keeping an eye out on you and tries to quickly hide underneath the shelves over here.
Kill it. Alright, I don't see it.
I try to get a bit closer, and then I use my ring and speak to it.
Alright. Yeah, you got the ring, that's true. Okay. How did that go again? What is that spell called again?
Ring of Animal Influence.
Yes, and the spell that you're gonna use with this ring.
Speak.
No.
I can choose between befriending it, making it fear me, or speak with it.
That's 3 charges.
Speak with animals heet die spel. Even kijken. You gain ability to comprehend, verbally communicate with beasts. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations. Alright, so you speak with the rat?
Yes.
And what do you ask the rat?
Like, hey little ratty, what are you hiding from?
Well, I'm hiding from you, of course. What else do you think that, you look like a very nice elf. Why don't you ever look around in this room a bit?
What can I find in this room?
Oh, all kind of books and stuff regarding potions. It's, you should spend a bit more time in this room. That's my advice.
Okay. Do you know any other important places around these caves?
No. This is the best room you can be in. And you can better spend as much time in this room as you can.
Alright. Do you know what's in the room opposite of me to through that door?
A toilet.
Alright.
It's, this is the room. This is the best room of the hideout. And through that door you will find nothing. It's better also a door that you should avoid. Go back in the other door and you should go to the room across.
I'm gonna get my crossbow and I'm gonna shoot the rat.
Alright. Do, I think I have stats of the rat. Do attack, let me look at that.
Not 13.
13 on the red with your crossbow.
That's 13 to hit. 13 to hit.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
yeah. 13 to hit. Where does it say it? Oh yeah, it hits. It hits.
And with that, I jump in front of Cepheon, get out my longsword and point it at his neck and say, do not do that ever again.
Hold on, because he has already drawn his thing. He already hits with his throw, so
That's fine.
Definitely, you need to throw for me a dexterity, and then against Brahms, what shall we do? Ability. Yeah, he thrown an attack of how much did you throw, Bram?
13.
13. See if you can get higher than 13 on your dexterity.
13 as well.
Alright, so that means that you've been able to deflect his arrow to against the wall when he shoots.
That was not necessarily my
Doesn't
point.
matter.
I just
Doesn't
wanted
matter.
Alright, this is great.
Your dexterity was equal, so that means that you've been able to be quick enough to deflect the arrow from the red.
Alright.
Well, then I draw my halberd and I say, who are you to stop me from exterminating vermin?
There's no reason why one should kill a creature if you don't have a good reason to it.
It's a rat. Rat deserves to die. Rats are disgusting.
Cepheon, you really amaze me, son. You go crazy about this rat, but that horrible, horrific creature in the room before was all okay to you. I really don't get you sometimes.
Just next time think about it, that for a dragon, you are also the same as that rat is for you. And with that, I put away my sword, and I go back to the little red chair and see if it's okay.
What did he say to you, Azareah?
He said that this is the best room that we could be in, and that we should not go into this room on my left, but we should go back to the door on the other side of the hallway.
Okay.
Cepheon is really annoyed about the whole situation, and I said, I'm not listening to a fucking rat, and he draw my halberd and I kick in the door. I'm gonna decide who I'm gonna kill, and I said, and then I walk into the other room.
And you walk into the room and you see it's completely deserted, except for a bed and a desk. Could you do me a perception check, please?
8.
8. All right. It's pretty obvious, but with your perception check, you actually see that right over here, there is halfly closed, very much still open, secret door. And you have the feeling that you might be too late and someone just has been escaping through that door. Plus, on the desk, you see a note. And I'll quickly put it over the room so you can read it. I will also read it out loud. But there you go. And the note says, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin, and they could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can. Kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Yarno. Don't disappoint me. The Black Spider.
Who the hell is Yarno Albrecht? Who is Albrecht again?
I take the note and I want to investigate the desk. Is that possible?
Yeah, of course it's possible. Of course.
I'm investigating these shells in the meantime, as well.
Natural 20 minus 1, 19.
Well, it's a natural 20, so that's most what counts. You check the desk, and basically it has only this note on the desk, except for a silk pouch containing 5 cornelians, and that's 10 golden pieces each. 2 peridots, and those are 15 gold pieces.
Wait, can you repeat that 1 second? Because I had a notebook ready. 1 second.
Of course,
yes.
Of course. And in the meantime, Deimus, you are investigating the other room and then the books and the notes.
Yes, roll. I have 18 total.
18 total. All right. Well, you find some books and notes about alchemy, and could you throw me an Arcana check, please?
Uh, 21, also 25.
Oh, wow. Well, then you figure out with your mind for magic and knowing a bit about alchemy, you actually see that most of the books and most of the brewing that is here is that the person that has been in this area figuring out and almost managing to create potions of invisibility. And you actually find to your left a potion of invisibility, which you can put into your pocket.
Of course, yeah.
There's also a tome, but it's written in Dwarvish. How good is your Dwarvish?
I don't know Dwarvish, but I'm
put it in your
sure
pocket and see if you might be able to find someone that can read Dwarvish.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. And I can take these notes of the brewing of the invisibility potion as well, right? The alchemy.
Yes, of course.
I go investigate. I go actually walk through the door, which I can see that is open, and don't have to investigate it.
You're not gonna wait for the others. You're just gonna go all by yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine by me. Just so I have.
No, I'll be waiting. No, wait. I'm gonna shout. Come on, guys. There's a hidden passage here. Or do you want to stay there?
Inverna is intrigued and comes to you.
What do you say, Azareah? Are we gonna follow this crazy Cepheon again, who's rushing into trouble?
I don't feel like that right now. And then I lift up the little wretched and I ask, like, can you show me what other people like the most in this room?
The wretched looks at you and says, "You stupid elf. You stupid elf. You still have no idea that I've been trying to let you linger in this room so that my master could escape in the other room? I am loyal to the master, and I did my job very well. I let you linger in this room and the master was able to escape." And then he bites your finger.
Good, and then, because my reflexes are apparently really good.
No, I don't know. Throw for dexterity.
Well, 18.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're too quick.
I grab him with my other hand, and I say, "You stupid rat," and I squeeze him to death, or at least I'm trying to.
Oh, wow. You are brutal, but okay. Yeah. Our rat has 1 HP. I'm sorry, you just squeeze it to death. Then that's over.
I start laughing. I said, "I think somebody owes me an apology," and I walk away. Come on, let's go.
You have no idea, Cepheon, because the rat spoke to. You don't know what the rat said, but you only see Azareah. You walk into the room and you see Azareah with a very angry face squeezing a rat to death.
No, I was standing there once you got bitten already.
Oh yeah, true.
So I just
So you see it a bit.
By the rat, and then seeing her kill the rat.
Yeah.
But Azareah, what did he say to you?
That his master, he helped his master who could escape from the other room.
So maybe we run back? Shall we just cut cut the pass. Don't run behind him, but try to get in front of him.
Yeah, Jeffrey. You look like Jeffrey, so let's scare him, and you go.
Just gonna try to run, see if I can intercept him.
All right.
And we're gonna start a massive. We're gonna. Me and how's it called? Inverna.
Inverna, yes.
Make noise here, so it looks like we are just on this side. And then we said, "We're coming for you, whoever you are," and yeah, start following this path.
All right. So Deimus, hold on. Cepheon goes up the stairs into the secret hideout. Finds up the stairs to his. Let me see. To his left, yes. Another secret door who is. Just been opened, and you see that someone in a rush has been passing through, but there's no sign of everybody. You go through that door together with Inverna, and you come into the area that looks out onto the crevice where you have found the Nothic. And there you see Deimus. Azareah, what are you doing?
I pick up the rat.
Oh, I just hold on.
Put it in my inventory.
You put a dead, squished rat in your inventory.
I have my reasons.
Okay, well, hey, fine by me if you want to do that. And then what do you do?
And then I go follow Deimus.
All right, and then you all four enter in the crevice.
No, I want to investigate this room first.
While you're in pursuit, that's fine. Yeah, great. Do so. Investigate this room.
Six.
So this area to the north of the natural cavern has been finished with dressed stone block walls and flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south, and you can make out several passages that open up of the larger cavern. Most of the provisions and goods here aren't very valuable, but lying among them are like 30 beaver pelts, and they are 2 gold pieces each.
I can take. How much do they weigh?
A beaver pelt?
Yeah.
Doesn't say, so let's say 1 pound.
In total?
And 30 ones, let's say 15.
Okay, thank you.
15, 1-5, huh? And those are 2 gold pieces each. They were looted from a caravan on the Tribal Trail a few days ago.
Okay. And then I'll continue with...
And then you continue, and then...
Let's go. There's nothing else here.
Alright. I would like to have some pelts as well. Can make some nice stuff with some wood. So you're in pursuit, but... Surprise, surprise. The Nothic is gonna block your way, and it is not going to let you pass. I have seen the master, and the master has given me... If you want to get through here, you need to get through over my dead body.
I really didn't even let him finish. I just grabbed my sword and I attack him.
Alright, roll for initiative. This is going to be a battle. Roll for initiative.
17.
So, now, great. Cepheon starts anyways, so that seems fair. So you grab your sword, you say, and you attack.
9. 13.
Let me get the stats of this thing. 13 with your sword.
Yes.
And you miss. So you grab out your sword, but the Nothic is way too smart. He can look into your head. He sees what you're doing, and he just moves around with his sides, and you stick. You stick wrong. I give you a bonus attack. Just because I would have given you advantage on this one as well. So you can go again. It's just fair, because I said I give you an attack and then we follow initiative. By accident, you're highest on initiative. That's why I give you a second roll.
Okay, this one is 18.
18. All right. Of course. This one hits.
7. plus 2, 9.
9?
9 damage.
9 damage. So your first attack misses, but then you are very quick and you immediately hit him on the other side, and that hits. But it doesn't really do much to him. He just looks at you and he's like, "Is that all you get? Is that all you get?" Great. Azareah, what do you do with the Gnotic?
I take out the rat from my pocket and I throw it in front of it.
Sorry, the DM did not really have a response to that. Well, the Gnotic is very happy and looks at you and thanks you for it. Is that all you do?
And I step back.
Alright, great. Then you did your action and your movement. The Gnotic is very pleased with this. But he looks at Cepheon and let me have a look what this thing can do. Oh, alright, he does Rotting Gaze. So he starts gazing at you with his very big eye. And can you throw me a Constitution saving throw?
Me.
14.
No. 14.
Yes.
Alright, and you feel that he is starting to look at you, but at this moment it doesn't really have any effect on you, the attack that he does right now on you.
16 because it was plus 2, by the way.
If he doesn't hit you on 14, then it's also not on 16, so it doesn't really matter.
No, I forgot the plus or the minus, sorry.
Deimus.
What shall I do? I'm just gonna just start with an Eldritch Blast. See how lucky I'm today. 19 plus a 24, so that should hit.
That hits. Yes, that hits.
Ooh, finally I hit.
Go for it.
Look, searching the D10. There you are. 9 plus 3, 12 damage.
12 damage. So between Azareah and Cepheon, because you're all the way in the back there, and I completely forgot Inverna. I keep forgetting this fucking elf.
He's not an initiative tracker, that's why.
She threw it. She also threw a 1, so she's then after you. There we go. There we go. So yeah, you do your Eldritch Blast. But now you are very precise and very much able to pass by Azareah, pass by Cepheon, and hit the straight in this, like the breast of the creature, because it's standing upright to attack Cepheon, and you hit it for 12 damage in the chest, and it looks at you with this very big green eye and also says, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh boy, and I'm just gonna walk behind the pillar. It's crazy. Okay.
Alright. Inverna goes. Does she have a range attack? She has a longbow, so she tries to hit it with the longbow. She gets a bit more here, so she can nicely shoot. She stands behind Azareah and Cepheon and tries to get a nice aim at the eye of the creature. And it's too narrow to be able to, and she shoots straight over the creature. And that gives us back to Cepheon.
Who's gonna attack again? Which is a 2. 6.
6 on attack?
So, yeah.
And what are you using? Your
halberd.
Your halberd again. Okay,
Yeah.
so your halberd. You're too close to the creature. It's having you in its side. It sees you. You pick up your halberd. You try to hit it, and you completely miss. You miss him. He's too agile for to be able to hit. Good, Azareah.
Azareah doesn't know what to do. On one hand, she doesn't want to kill the creature because she doesn't see the use of it. On the other hand, she doesn't want to leave the others do all the work. So can I ask the dice to decide?
What would you like to ask the dice to do?
I should attack it or not.
And how would you? You would say like if you throw below 10 you don't, and you throw above 10 you do.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
throw the dice. That's fine.
So you're actually gonna take out your character gonna take out dice and gonna throw dice?
Yes.
I actually have a coin here that that I got with my dice. It's a D.
I know you want to use it, so do it.
It's a D2.
Nice.
If it's a
It came with my Witcher
then I
dice. It's
attack.
like a Witcher coin. On one side, it's shows the Witcher, and on the other side, the wolf. So, what would you say with the Witcher? You hit, you start attacking, and if I throw the wolf, then you would not do anything.
Fine.
All right. Let's see if you can hear the coin. The wolf. Which means you don't attack?
Well, the dice decided.
All right, good. So that coin does come in handy. That's great. So, but would you like to move then, or so?
Yeah, I move back and give still the opportunity to the others to do what
Do
they
you,
want.
just as some advice as DM, is there a spell you could do to heal people or anything else? You don't
Yes.
always have to attack.
Fine. Let me heal.
No, you
Nobody
don't have
does.
to.
Ah,
No.
I should.
Nobody's.
so-
I don't think anybody's hurt though. In the
Oh, I didn't restore any health points with my short rest. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think you and Inferna didn't.
You should.
Inverna did with a short rest. You had to roll your dice and something or so.
Oh, I didn't roll my dice. Which one do I need to roll, by the way?
That should be in your thing.
Probably a D8, I think, or a D10 maybe.
Let's see if I get access to that for you.
Oh yeah, I didn't take my short rest. 1 second. Oh yeah.
With a short rest, keep in mind if you've very much damage, you don't always get back to full health.
No, I did. I have now 31 HP, so that's good.
All right, all right, all right. So Azareah, it's still up to you. You don't have to do anything, but you can also do a spell to help others or not. You are a cleric.
Yeah. And there I'm standing and I'm thinking I could help somebody heal, but then I'm looking at Cepheon and I think I don't like this guy's attitude. Why would I need to heal him?
All right. At that point, the Nothic takes a look at Cepheon, and his gaze didn't work, so he gets angry with that, and he's gonna use his multi-attack with his claws. And what was your AC?
17.
17. All right, that hits. 1d6 plus 3 for 2, so that's 8 and 6.
Both hit.
Both hit, yeah. And that's 1d6 plus 3, so that's 3 and 3 is 6, and 3 plus 5 is 8. So that's 8 and 6, 14 damage.
Okay.
While he comes at you, and with his claws he starts just clawing you out very aggressively, with twice, like once with the other and once with the other. And he takes damage. He gives you damage. And he's not moving. He's quite confident. So Inverna, he sees that Azareah went back, so she goes a bit more forward and goes and stands next to Cepheon, takes out her longsword and tries to hit the Gnotic. And also this time not with the longbow but with the longsword, she also completely misses. She's too close up, she went too close and she misses the Gnotic. Deimus.
Okay, like with a little bit of disbelief, I look to Azareah. Like, I know you like creatures, but I mean, he didn't want to let us get past. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk over the bridge on this side, and then I'm gonna use Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 3 rays, so 3 times roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
First one is 22.
That hits.
Second one is 12.
Doesn't hit.
Third one is 19.
That hits. So twice it hits and once it doesn't. How much damage do you do?
Then I can do 4d6 damage.
Oh, alright.
6 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1. So 6, 10, 15, 16 damage.
16 damage. So he's focused on Cepheon and he's focused on Inverna and has not really he's one big eye, so he's very, his sight is not the best. If he looks straight forward, he doesn't see you crossing and going a bit flanking him on the side. And you scorch him, and very unsuspectingly, you see in his face and his screen here that hurt. Yes, but he's still standing. He's still standing. It's a strong one. He looks at you and he's like, "Oh, you motherfucker! I'm coming to get you." But you see that he doesn't really have lips, but you see that he is in pain, but he's trying to be stronger than that. Cepheon.
Okay. Proper annoyed now, looking back at Azareah. I said, next time you need a tank, I'm not gonna protect you, and thank you very much. And I turned out my sword in the name of the lady, and a divine smite the creature in front of me.
Divine smite. What does that do?
That's only when I hit with when I hit with a melee weapon attack, I can expand one spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target.
So that also takes a spell slot from you.
And I don't know if this is an undead or a fiend.
No,
fiend?
nothing like that.
Okay.
No, not a fiend. It's not the devil.
19, and it's my attack is +4, so 23.
Yeah, of course that hits.
And then I do first my d10 for the regular damage. That's 4 plus 2 is 6, and then 2d8. 1 and 1. So total 8.
Alright. And how does this attack, can you describe me how it looks like, what you're doing?
Lift my sword in the air of my halberd, and I said, I scream in the name of the lady, and I smack it down while pulsating my divine energy all into the weapon.
Alright, and the creature is raising its arms, and it sees you coming, tries to scream out something, but before it even, you smack your halberd straight into its eye. You smack it all the way down and you cleave it in two, and that's the end of the Gnotic.
Ooh, nice. Well done, Cepheon.
Well, I go over to the creature and investigate it and take notes of it.
All right. Well, you don't find anything else than that you already knew. If you would like, you can do like a history check to see if you know more about it.
I've already done that.
All right.
I mean, I wanted to just take notes to see what it looks like from the inside.
It's a median aberration, if that's to interest of you. Medium aberration.
I kind of want to, this creature has been living here, that was clear. It has no pockets, and I'm kind of intrigued. I want to check out if I can find his hole, his lair, and so I'm gonna jump down here.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
That doesn't go that easily. If you want to go down in this thing, you have to throw me a dexterity check.
Can I use my rope doing it?
Where are you gonna tie your rope to?
Is there some nice rock?
There is.
Rock?
Like it's more like a cavern or something. So if you have rope and you tie it, you can go down for sure.
I'm using the rope. Yeah.
That is great.
In the meantime, I say to Azareah, I said, listen, I love you, I understand you love animals and creatures and shit, but I mean, if we're being attacked, which we were by this creature, then I expect you a little bit to help us, because I'm seriously wounded now, and maybe that could have been prevented if you would have fought with us.
And to that, I say, you don't know anything, and then I would like to use my Misty Step to show that he doesn't know anything.
And where are you gonna go with your Misty Step?
In front of, I go in front of Deimus. Yes.
To the bottom of the lair as well, then, I guess?
Yes.
Alright, go. Alright, so if you could do me an Arcana check, and Deimus, if you can do me investigation.
16.
Natural 20 plus 2.
Natural 20. So for the natural 20, you actually detect that the wild magic that the creature was talking about is a certain necromantic aura. So it's more like a very... it's basically, this whole thing is filled with that kind of magic. With the investigation, you find the remains of... Can you see him now?
Yeah.
Tresendar. Completely ripped apart. Just a bit pieces left of him, completely destroyed. He's been killed by the stuff, and he's been killed by the Nothic and eaten alive. Deimus finds a chest which contains the treasure that the Nothic has been keeping for all the time being that he was here, and the treasure that sometimes has been given to him by the Redbrands in order to keep him fighting for them. This chest holds 160 silver pieces, 120 gold pieces, 5 gems, which are worth 15 gold pieces each, 2 potions of healing, and a scroll of augury.
A scroll of what?
Augury. A-U-G-A-R-Y.
Okay. This is good loot.
And that's some kind of spell.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna put it all in my backpack.
Great.
Also,
You're not... yeah, what is it?
Oh, no, no, wait, I'll wait till they're done here.
The chest also holds it holds a +1 longsword, which means it's a longsword plus with a +1 for attack damage.
All right, nice.
Like
Azareah,
in a
aren't
silver
you-
chased scabbard, the sword is inscribed with the name Talon, and its hilt is worked in the shape of bird of prey with outspread wings. It once belonged to a great knight named Aldit Tresendar, also known as the Black Hawk.
Have a long sword.
It's a longsword.
Well, I don't know this guys, but Azareah, don't you use longswords? You're using one right now, aren't you?
I am. Yes, I would like to investigate this, or well, take it with me and see if somebody can tell anything about this, maybe.
And okay, so I'm gonna give the sword to Azareah.
And I put it in my inventory.
Okay. The rope, climbing back up, and then
In the meantime, I said to him, I said, let's do where we came here to do, and that's kill the Redbrands. And we walked to this side.
And Inverna looks at you and is like, weren't we in a chase? And weren't you not caring about the Redbrands? And did you say you just wanted to get the head of the snake and leave
Yeah,
as soon as possible?
But now, but if that's not possible, I still want to kill some Redbrands. And he must be here somewhere, so I'm guessing he's in the bit where we haven't been, where we heard the voices. So let's see if that motherfucker fleed in there. And if not, we at least killed all the bandits in this hideout.
And Inverna just looks back at where Azareah and Deimus are, and says, I'm gonna wait for them. I'm more like a group person.
Azareah, are you climbing back up as well, so I can untie the rope again and take it with me again?
I just use my Misty Step again, and I come. Oops, I can't move myself.
Again?
And I come
You
here.
can. Alright, great.
I can.
Can you Misty Step all the time? Well, I want to do that.
Yes, because I'm a variant elf.
Wow. I'm jealous. Okay. So I'm good. And then, untying the rope, taking it with me. And then,
Alright.
where did you want
Then
to go?
Inverna goes, and then I think everybody's looking at what are they gonna do? What are you gonna do? You go to the other side and try to catch the monster, see if he didn't escape yet, or you go to a part that you haven't discovered yet, and as Cepheon said, kill the Redbrands.
Oh, to be honest, I think the master. Personally, I think the master is long gone by now, distracted by the rat and by the nutmeg. So I'm following Cepheon because there has to be another room with valuables as well.
But you sneak peek through that door, but to the southwest is also a passage.
True. To the north there were a lot of voices. That's all I still know.
We can also split up.
Can do that. How do you want to do it? Then you with Inverna and me with Cepheon?
Yes.
How long is your disguise working, Jeffrey? That much.
1 hour, so I might...
You still have a couple of minutes, yeah, for sure. You still have some time.
Yeah?
Yeah. It didn't take an
Then
hour.
I suggest you just walk into the room first, and then because you still look like Jeffrey, and they know Jeffrey, so and then I'll wait around the corner. And if it's not 20 people, we just follow in and kill them. And if it's too much, you just turn around and said you forget something.
How about this? I'm gonna run in the room, tell everyone like, hey, yo guys, come quick. There's some guys raiding invading the hideout. So they might all run out of that room, and you can surprise attack them. You just wait around the corner, and
I'm gonna wait here upstairs behind the stairs. Then we have an advantage position, and then we don't have to fight all of them at the same time.
Maybe you can just smack your axe at neck level as soon as they run up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, 1 second, because I'm not feeling all too good, and I'm gonna cure my wounds. It's 1d8 plus 3.
It's another spell slot, right?
Yes.
Oh,
so I have 1 left. And I have 1 left.
And Inverna is joining the plan of standing behind Cepheon around the corner.
8,
and
9,
Azareah.
But I take a deep breath and I'm like, all right then, and I misty step there.
Jesus.
It's gonna be my new thing. Be prepared.
Yeah, I know.
I'm making a point.
That's good.
But are you gonna stand behind the corner together with Cepheon, or are you gonna be standing there in the middle of the hallway?
Nah, I'm gonna then go behind the corner.
All right. Good.
Just mind, Azareah, 'cause I'm pretty sure I also have Misty Step, but it takes a spell slot with me.
Yeah, no, you can look up. We've been looking at YouTube videos about this certain elf, and the strongest thing of this type of elf is that it can use Misty Step all the time.
I actually can. I think I actually can. It's out of character. I think there is also an option that I take someone else with me.
That's true, yeah. You can Misty Step your group as well or something. Need to look into that.
Just wanted to add, we can only Misty Step to place that we can see.
Yes.
So
yeah,
you could not Misty Step to that hallway then?
But I can kind of see it, no?
No, there
but
was
then
a hall
I
in
Misty
the
Step
way.
myself here.
Yay, we need to be strict, come on.
Yeah,
And then you go there. And then...
If you can't do it all the time, then you know it now.
And okay, cool.
Actually, out of character, ever like this.
Ever.
But actually, it makes more sense because I can walk 20 feet at a time, and I can Misty Step up to 30. So actually, Misty Stepping is can kinda in certain situations.
So much smarter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
So I hope you're gonna fight with us this time and not gonna let us die.
It depends on what is on the other side of the door, I think.
It depends on Cepheon's attitude.
Anyways, Deimus, you are going into door number 2 in the hallway.
I'm taking a deep breath. And then I'm gonna rush in the room and say, guys, come out quick! Intruders in the hallway! They're after the leader! Go! If you go now, we might catch them.
And you enter this building, and the only thing that you see is 4 completely wasted Redbrands being very busy with a game of knuckle bones. And they are there's a stack of coins in the middle of the table and everything, and they actually are not paying attention except for the one over here. This one looks at you, sees it, and is like, oh, for fuck's sake, Jeffrey, go to bed. We are in the middle of a fucking game.
Okay, what I'm gonna do then, I'm gonna take the stash of coins really quick, run out of the door.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? and then as drunk as they are, they all go like, fucking Jeffrey again. Fuck. Jeffrey, all the fucking same. Oh. Come on, you're poisoned. Anyways. So, okay.
And at that moment,
Redbrand number 8.
I hold my halberd in front, and I let him walk straight into the spike of my halberd. The first one.
Godmonder. Yeah, whatever. There we go.
They're gonna be dead anyway in a minute.
Dat is prima. Toch laat ik je... toch laat ik je rollen voor initiative for this one. It is a fight. It is a battle. Plus they are drunk, so they are poisoned, which means they have disadvantage in throwing. So
No,
this can be very quick.
There's also overkill on. Sorry, I didn't know that fact, Dan. I'm sorry.
It's poisonous and...
Yeah, 22 to hit. For me, on my turn.
Yeah, it is your turn, so 22 to hit. Go for it. Let me get the Redbrand out. There we go. That's the Redbrand. Alright. 22 to hit.
4 again. 4.
4 damage? With your halberd?
Yes.
Your masterly crafted halberd. And okie dokie. So you smack him straight in the face as soon as he comes across the corner. And he has no idea what's coming over him. Deimus, what do you do?
So I'm just.
Sorry, Bram?
And I take a step back so there's room for the others.
He's Ruffian 8 is not that yet, then, right? Yeah.
With 4 damage? No.
No. Okay, gonna Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
13.
That's a miss, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I had to have a deep breathe for that, because I like your Eldritch Blast to hit.
It's okay. I've had my moment back there.
Yeah, I would like to give you more moments, but I'm so sorry. That's a miss. So he comes around the corner and gets smashed in the face, and because of that, he bends down in his hands, and you do Eldritch Blast, and that misses, hits straight the wall. Ruffian number 7 is surprised, cannot do an attack. Ruffian 8 is surprised, cannot do an attack. Number 5 is surprised. 6 is surprised. Azareah, it is your turn.
Well,
It's no animal, so you can hit.
I jump in front of them and I'm like, surprise. Does that give me a surprise advantage or anything?
They already surprised. You cannot surprise even more a surprised one.
Alright.
So, unfortunately, but what do you want to do when you're now straight in front of his face?
Get out my longsword.
Alright. You're also gonna use it.
Yes, obviously. But not that obvious. Alright.
Throw a d20.
Which is a 15.
That's a 15. That hits. No, yeah, that hits. That hits. A 15 hits.
And that's d10 for damage. Which is a 10.
Are you using your new sword with a +1?
No, I'm using my old longsword.
Okay.
And then a natural 10.
Oh. Alright.
But then I also have something with my old longsword, like a +1 on the damage.
Yeah, so then that means you have 1d10 plus 1.
Yes.
Okay, that's
11.
11. That's great.
Right.
Which you smack him and you cut open his belly, his intestines fall out, he falls down to his knees, he looks at you and he's like, why? But he's still alive.
Okay.
But very barely. Poor thing, you did it. I'll live with the consequences. Inverna comes and also really nicely cramped in this area, but gets out a longsword and tries to hit. And at the moment that you use your longsword, she also does it, but because you hit it in the belly, intestines come out, falls down to his knees. Inverna comes in, smashes, doesn't see that he goes down, and misses completely and aims too high. Cepheon.
I'm gonna take my halberd, which has a long reach, and I try to smack cleave the head, second one's head in two.
The second one?
Yes.
So you pass by the first one?
Yes, because
So
That's
you
possible.
you well, for me that's fine. You just step over the one that is laying in pain and agony.
I have a halberd. That's a long reach. It's a long. Weapon.
Around the corner. I'm not sure if it bends like that.
Oh, sorry. I squeezed myself. Sorry. 1 second. Squeeze myself in front of them since it's my turn.
All right,
And then
yeah, that makes more sense. So instead of stepping over it, you reach out with your halberd to try to get the second one. All right, yeah, cool. Do it for hit.
7.
So yeah, he's a bit too far away for you to be able to hit with your halberd. So you miss.
And I step back.
All right. Well, you tried. Deimus.
Eldritch Blast the first guy, and I rolled 18 total.
All right. Yeah, great. I'm sorry. 1 HP. I can let you throw how much damage you do, but
It's gonna. I have +3 damage anyway, so it's.
so he's laying on the ground. You go like this. If I miss this, then I go just live outside in the open wild, and I leave my warlock days behind. And then you get your Eldritch Blast out, and you just blast him, and he's completely dead, laying with all his.
Oh no, wait, that was the other one. No wait, I did roll a 0 with the D10. Is that 10
That's
or
10.
0?
Yeah, no, that's 10. That's 10.
Oh, then I did 13 damage also, so it's good.
So there's nothing left of this guy. There we go. All right. Number 7. Which one is number 7? It's this guy. He's like, what is going on over there? And he passes by. Yeah, just go fuck. And he just go pass by and sees Azareah. And unfortunately with disadvantage tries to hit Azareah with his short sword. You have 19 AC, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's too drunk and he's having trouble trying to get you in aim, and he's just sticking out a short sword, but he's not hitting you. Number 8 is dead. Number 5. It's too cramped, so he's just... does he have a range attack? No, he doesn't. So he sees everything happening, and he's trying to... he says to his friend, like, you go first! And he tries to go back in the room. Well, this one is like, oh, for fuck no. And they all just go back inside the room. Azareah.
I still have my longsword with me, so I'm just gonna keep attacking.
Go for it.
It's a 6 plus a 3, it's a 9.
For hit?
Yes.
So, just as a bluff and make fun of the guy in front of you, you're also like pretending that you're drunk with your sword, and you just copy him, and you also miss on purpose. And Inverna sees this. Inverna jumps between Azareah and the guy and uses her longsword to hit. Oh, and for the first time this session, she actually hit the bastard. And with her, she's grabbing it with 2 hands and uses her longsword. Where's my D10? And she throws a 1. And she does 3 damage to Redbrand. Number 7. And she just give him like a small paper cut with the sword, and it doesn't really do much damage to this one. Cepheon, it's your turn. Mic on.
I walk forward and I
oh yeah,
attack him.
Hold on, I'll let Inverna go a bit back so you have more space.
11
On hit?
to hit. Do it, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Then I walk back.
So your halberd is a bit too long and too clingy for this small little area, and you hit the Redbrand. Deimus.
Yep. So that guy is just hittable as well, right? Just gonna roll 18, 23.
To hit with your Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
And rolling 1 plus 3, 4 damage.
4 damage in number 7. So you hit this one in the face. But he's still alive. He's a strong one. You scratch his arm with your Eldritch Blast and it hurts. So you see a burning spot on his shoulder, but he's still there. And he's now with all your aim, he's very convinced, and he goes to Cepheon. Takes out its short sword. Tries to get an aim at Cepheon. And misses, of course, because he's drunk as fuck. This one's dead. Ruffian number 5 tries to leave even further. Ruffian number 6 is also scared as shit. And Azareah's turn again.
I tried to get a bit behind Redbrand number 7 and get out my longsword again and try to hit him in the nape.
In the nape, Attack on Titan, alright.
Yes.
Go for it.
It's a 4.
Alright, yeah. Next time don't aim for the nape because you completely hit the wall and you don't even hit him, and he's questioning who's the drunk over here. Inverna. Then she's like, I'll finish this asshole. Gets out the long sword. And oh, please, +4. Oh, nice, +4. Which means that she hit her long sword. For 8. And she cuts him in the stomach, and also with this one the intestines fall out and falls down to his knees. Looks at his dead body behind him and knows that the end is close. And he's bleeding out, but still alive. Cepheon.
Steps over the dead bodies and walks in here and gets his crossbow and aims at this guy's head.
Ruffian number 5. With your crossbow, go for it.
Why don't I see what I need to hit with my crossbow?
Have you equipped your crossbow?
Oh.
If you quickly equip it, then you can see what it does.
Yeah, 1 second.
Of course.
I'm sorry. Forgot to do that.
Not to worry, it's fine.
Build. Shift F5. Now reload my character sheet. Now it should. Why don't I see? Let me see. 1d plus 10. Yeah, that's character sheet. No, I don't see it. God damn it. Never mind. Refresh. Okay. I think a lot of people are playing D&D. The D&D Beyond Queen is low. when it is reloaded, I should know. Yeah, crossbow heavy, range, hit, +1. Oh, okay. So. 19.
Nice. Yeah, you hit.
And I do 5... 1d minus 1?
1d what?
1d minus 1?
What kind of D?
Damage, piercing.
You know what? 1d what?
1d10
Oh,
minus
d10.
1.
All right, minus 1. This is weird.
Yeah,
no?
well, I don't know if that's correct. Oh, no.
What kind of crossbow do you have?
Plus minus 1, yeah.
Crossbow, a heavy crossbow.
Maybe I'm not proficient with it, I don't know. But I have -1, so
Oh, that could be, yeah, that could be. And you threw a d10, right? Okay, cool.
Because of your dexterity -1.
Ah, that makes sense. Thank you, Jeroen, for great insight.
Thank you. No, you're welcome.
And, okay, so how much did you throw?
7?
-1 then, or?
Yeah, so that's 6.
Okay, 6 damage on ruffian number 5. So you basically jump over the one living ruffian that is on the ground bleeding out, screaming. The other one is dead. Get in the hallway, get the door, burst in this area. You see those two chickens, scared, shitless, drunk ruffians. You get out your heavy crossbow and you shoot one right in the back for 6 damage. All right, Deimus.
Yes. So wait, this guy was dead as well, right? Ruffian number 7.
Ruffian number 7. No, but yeah, very, 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 very close to being dead.
Very, very, very close. Okay. Is there anything else? Nah, I'll just blast. Okay.
Hey, surprise, surprise.
18 again. Wow, so 23 total again.
All right, great. Well, he had 1 HP, so you're basically now Deimus the Redbrand blaster, because yeah, you completely blast his ass here. You take him out of his misery, basically, because he was really badly hurt, and nothing left. Nothing left.
I just get an added title on my name, like an actual Deimus.
If you want, that's fine. Your Deimus the Redbrand. What did I say?
The blaster.
Yeah.
Scourge of the Redbrands. Yeah.
The Redbrand blaster. Let's call it that one.
For now.
For now, you don't know what happens. Still, Dragon Slayer is still open function. So number 7 is done for. Number 8, number 5 is
Still walk further and then end.
Of course. So number 5 is with the arrow in his back, and he looks around, and drunk as fuck, barely feels it, gets angry, and goes over to Cepheon and goes standing very woggly on his drunk feet, trying to hit him, and for fuck's sake, disadvantage, so that's a 2. And of course he misses. These Redbrands are too drunk to actually put up a fight, but they try. Number 6 is still very scared. Doesn't care what his brothers do. He's more like the scared being drunk instead of the brave being drunk. So that's 1, 2, 3. And he leaves the room. Azareah, you have 2 dead Redbrands in front of you. What do you do?
I step over them. And I go over towards the room.
All right, yeah.
That's oh, does this still consider like an attack? Is the door open then? I guess.
Yeah, the door is open,
You
so
can do a
go.
rage attack.
You can still do an action or so. A range attack, maybe, if you want.
Yeah, I take my bow and I aim it at, as usual, the eye of the Redbrand.
The eye of the Redbrand. All right,
Yes.
go for it. Number 5.
It's an 18 plus 3, so 21.
All right, yeah, you shoot him straight in the eye. How much damage do you do?
4.
All right, but he's now he's already drunk and now he's half blind. He still has disadvantage. He's still not gonna hit anything, but he's gonna stand his ground. Yeah, he's not gonna give up. Inverna wants to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is also able. Just barely makes it. Gets out her longsword. Oh, and she can hit. And I completely forget the whole time what she can do with the longsword. 1d10 plus 2. That's 7 damage with the longsword. So, oh, that's great. And she completely from out of nowhere jumps in, gets in front of Cepheon, and decapitates the motherfucker. And also this Redbrand is completely done for.
I walk to this,
Yeah, Cepheon, your turn.
open the door, and I step into the other room. And I get out my longsword, and of my halberd, sorry, and I try to spice him on my longsword, on my halberd.
All right, cool.
And
Do
I
so.
roll for that. 14 plus 4 is 18.
Yes, that hits. Go for it.
Six.
6. All right,
And
so
I
you
aim
hit
for
him.
his legs.
Sorry?
I go low.
Oh, you aim for his legs.
Yes.
All right, great. So you cut him in the Achilles heel of his feet, which means that besides that he's drunk, he's also gonna be prone, and from then on he's crawling in agony and in pain, leaving a trail of blood from his feet while he tries to still get away from you, if he can, with 6 damage. Deimus, your turn.
So should I run behind? Is the door open?
Yeah. Everything happens in a rush, so doors are being opened, but they're being kept open. Nobody's shutting the door behind them.
Okay, so I can just hit him from there past Deimus as well, right?
Where are you? Are you behind? Oh, yeah, you're still in disguise. Sorry. You're at the table. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, try to hit him. With what do
Let's see
you...
if
Eldritch
we're-
Blast, of course.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
if
all right,
we're-
great.
The title
so.
still. Oh, natural 20, critical hit.
Nice. What is the... How am I going to play that out? Critical hit.
It's double damage dice.
Great. I like that. Do so.
So 3 and 3, 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. So while he's on the ground, you blast him in his back, and he falls to the floor, and he is completely scratched, burned in his back. His feet is bleeding out, and with his last kind of power, he's crawling to that door in front of you with his last breath, and he's still not dead, but he's very, 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 very close to being dead. Which means that it's his turn, and well, he just barely makes it to this door, but he's not. He just can't even reach to be able to open this door. Azareah, what do you do?
Well, I follow. I think.
Yeah, that's great. I saw it's 40 feet. Are you able to manage that?
Well, no, because I can. I just move. Well, the door is again open, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I misty step because then it's 25. Oh, and the door is open. Bluff. Then I can misty step my 30 feet. Bluff. And then longbow again.
All right.
Or short bow.
Yeah, okay, no, that's good. If you would have been next to him, I would have given you disadvantage with a bow. Because that's too close to be able to. But this is fine.
Okay. 14.
That hits. Yeah, that hits. So, where do you want to aim?
At the eye.
He's not even looking at you. That's going to be very hard. He's laying in the floor with his hand reaching out to that door, very bloody, very, very bad shape.
But then at his nape.
At his nape, and you shoot him in his nape, and he breathes out his last breath at that moment. And you killed off a bunch of drunk ruffians. I hope you're proud of yourself. All of you. Really hope that you're proud of yourself.
Yes.
Well, I mean, let's see if there's loot. And I open here and I open the door.
At that moment, hold on. Cepheon, hold on. Because the disguise of Deimus is finished. It's been an hour, which means that I need to put you back in there. Hold on. Oh, you have yourself. Okay. Can you give yourself the character? There we go. Yeah, okay, good. Fine, well done. Okay, so there you go. And Cepheon, you said you were going into this door.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, great. You rush in, I assume?
Sounds promising.
Yeah.
Alright, great.
Most likely he shouts. Yeah, alright.
And you rush in to this room, and you see
Bugbear leader.
3 bugbears sitting there. A bugbear leader on a bed. They are completely shocked and very angry. What the fuck is a weird, smelly, disgusting human doing in here? The goblin in the middle looks at you and out of shock falls completely unconscious and is not able to do anything. But the bugbears hate humans and they, I'm sorry, start immediately attacking you. So yeah, we continue on. Roll for initiative. I'm not sure, for now it's only you, I think, because I'm not sure what the rest is doing. Tell me what the rest is doing at this moment.
I mean, I do see what's happening. The doors are open.
Yeah, you can peek through.
Cepheon rushing in, and I also see vaguely the image of just a part of the bugbear, I think. Yeah. So I am going to back him up. Try to.
But since they're completely shocked, there's no chance to talk to them first or something, or there's immediately.
No,
straight?
these are bugbears. This is out of shock. They immediately grab for their weapons.
Okay.
As I could have but this is how you want to play it. You could have done different, but if you, just my advice, if you burst in rooms like this, and then expect that you can talk, most of the time that's not going to be able to. You need to be a bit more trickery than that to be able to do that. You had the right trickery, but you do not wear the cloaks. You are just a basic human bursting in the door into an area which is full of bugbears.
Well, I still have an idea, so I'm just waiting for my turn.
That's fine. Azareah, what are you
I need
gonna
to
do?
roll for initiative actually, but now it doesn't matter. I can also just leave it.
No, you can. You want to join the fight?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
All right, Inverna is joining you, of course, as well. So let's go for it. And well, you definitely surprise them. Like that's the only advantage you kind of have in this situation, because you burst in the room. So Bugbear number 1 has everybody filled out their initiative?
Yeah.
All right. So Bugbear number 1 is not doing anything. Next one, in turn, is Azareah. What do you do?
I come into the room. This way. And I'm gonna attack fucking a Bugbear leader, really? Okay, I'm gonna attack the leader with Guiding Bolt.
Alright.
Which you can choose which rank. You can do 3 ranks of Guiding Bolt just to help you out.
Yeah, please help each other out. That's great.
I have no clue. I never done that.
Like Guiding Bolt is a level 1 spell, but you can also cast it using a level 2 spell slot.
Yeah.
Which does more damage.
Then I do so.
Then you just need to keep track of your spell slots as well.
Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah. Then I attack the leader with it.
All right. Go for it.
Yeah, but second level.
It does more damage if you hit.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Okay.
Guiding bolt. Let me help you out over here. What is it?
But like it's a spell, so that always hits, right?
I need to throw something against it normally.
It's no, it's just a hit +4 to hit. So normal attack.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, man, for helping me out so much. So you need to just roll a d20 to hit, and then a damage. You use then a second level slot or one's level?
Yeah, second level. And then it's 16 + 4, so that's 20.
Nice.
That hits the leader. And then let me see. On a hit, the target takes 4d6. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level, it increases by another d6. So your hit right now is 5d6 of damage.
Okay. Can you keep track?
I'll write it down, yeah.
Okay, 6.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
3.
That was 5.
Yes, that is it.
So that's 9 and 9.
21 damage.
Yes.
Really good.
21 damage. So Cepheon bursts in the door, looks around, and immediately you burst in next to him, looking around. You see the leader, because you recognize that he's the leader because he has like this very fancy kind of looking eye patch, because he thinks he's so great. And you immediately use your guiding bolt to make sure that he is not gonna do anything about it. And you scorch him right over there with your guiding bolt. But he's still alive and is looking very, very angry. Deimus, your turn.
So yeah, I'm in this hallway and I'm going to stay in the hallway. I like to stand behind Cepheon, and I don't want to hit group right away. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna use my second spell slot.
Oh wow!
To do another Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So let's see, 3 Scorching Rays. Yeah, let's do them all 3 on Bugbear 1.
Okay.
First one is 16.
Yes.
Second one...
if that hits, right? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. Second one is 20.
Of course.
Third one is 8.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, so 4d6. 2 plus 6 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. Plus 4 is 13.
13! So, you... as I said, Cepheon bursts in Azareah bursts immediately in as well, hits the hit. You hide a bit behind Cepheon, but through the little crack that you can see, you use your Scorching Wheel to immediately attack Bugbear number 1 with 13 hits. And it doesn't look good for him, but he's still alive and also very angry at you. Surprised is Bugbear number 2, so it's not gonna hit. Cepheon, your turn.
I'm gonna use my action to do some persuasion. And I actually think I'm gonna shock them. I'm gonna take the hat that I still have for me of Clark. The bugbear that I killed in the other hideout. So I recognize these are also bugbears. And I lift the head up and I throw it in front of the bugbear leader and I shout, "Stop, I have proven myself. I can tell you the story of how I defeated Clark in the Krokma hideout. Stop, you don't have to do this." And then I...
Need to roll. Yeah, you need to roll for persuasion.
13 plus 5, that's 18.
All right. So Mosk, the leader, is hurt, laying on the bed. He sees the head. He looks at you. Looks back at the head. Looks at you. And he's like, "You really think that killing that bastard shows of proof? He was working for us. He was working for us. We are much greater and much stronger than he is. He was just a little bugbear of nothing. It doesn't prove anything that you have just killed this minion of us. Same as this stupid little goblin in the center of the room who just falls unconscious when someone bursts in the door. I'm not impressed. Unfortunately, your persuasion was not high enough to be able to persuade these bugbears.
Well then, my turn
You
is done.
still have moves.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything, so...
You can move still?
Yeah, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go towards this one. And that's it, I am my turn.
Lady Mosk is surprised, even though he talked with you. And Inverna is all the way over here. Is able to come over here and try to hit bugbear number 2. And she misses. Comes around the corner, tries to hit him, and she misses completely with the longsword. And that leaves us to bugbear number 1, who is having Cepheon by its side. And is not longer surprised, gets up from his bed, grabs his morning star from under the bed, and tries to hit Cepheon with it. And rolls a natural 1. So that's 100% a miss. He was too surprised, too shocked still by the... he was shocked, the Mosk not, but he was shocked about you with the head, so he completely misses. Azareah, what do you do?
I keep attacking the leader.
All right.
But now just with my sword.
Okay.
Move a bit closer.
You jump on the bed.
Jump on the bed.
Right, yeah.
That's 14 plus 3, 17.
All right, yeah, you hit. How much damage do you do with your longsword?
7.
7.
Yes.
All right, so you take out after you do the blast, the guiding bolt, you jump on the bed, take out your longsword, and you stab him in the in the shoulder, and you put it all the way down, and that is the end of the leader.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, press the wrong button. Need to do it again. There we go. There we go. Deimus.
Yes, no spell slots left. I'm just gonna return to Eldritch Blasting at Bugbear right in front of me, Bugbear 1.
All right.
Then 15.
15.
Yes.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. All right.
So you miss him and you scrap the wall behind him with your Eldritch Blast. And Bugbear number 2 has his eyes set with his Morning Star on Inverna. And grabs his Morning Star from under his bed, looks at Inverna, tries to hit her, but she's too quick and she just quickly ducks underneath of it. And then it's Cepheon's turn.
Cepheon's gonna attack
Alright.
and rolls 12.
To hit?
Yeah.
Or that misses. That with your
Okay.
halberd, right?
Yeah.
So that it's a very cramped room, and the bugbear was able to jump off the bed while you try to hit him with your halberd. He jumps over the bed and over your halberd, straight on the ground.
Okay.
Mosk is dead. Inverna tries to hit again. And this time she hits Bugbear number 2. With both hands she grabs a longsword and she cleaves him in the arm, and she really cuts him very deeply open in the arm. And that's 7 plus 2. 9. Alright. Bugbear number 1 saw that Cepheon was attacking him, so he tries to attack Cepheon back. With his Morning Star, and that's 21 to hit.
AC 17, so it hits. Yeah.
Where is my D8? Is this my D8? And that's 10 damage with his Morning Star, while he hits you straight up the side of your vest. His Morning Star, just so you know, does 2d8 plus 2 damage. So it could have been much worse. Azareah, what do you do?
I take out my bow and I hit, or I aim at Bugbear 2.
Alright.
In the eye.
Of course, didn't expect anything less.
It's 16.
That's a hit.
And a 1.
Yeah, so you try to aim for his eye, but instead of that, you scrape his ear.
Right.
1 plus nothing?
No, that's a 1d6 and then that's it.
All right. So yeah, you scrape him his ear, and you see that his ear moves a bit like around. Doesn't barely even bleed. And that was for number 2, so it's -1. All right. Deimus.
Yep, frustrated that I missed that Eldritch Blast. I'm just gonna try it again.
Of course you do.
21.
That's a hit this time.
And then the D10 again. 5 plus 3, 8 damage.
Great.
Bugbear number 1.
Okie dokie. So this time you learned from your past mistake. You figured out like, ooh, I was a bit more to the left, and this time you aim better and you hit him straight in the face. You hear him cursing and looking at you very angrily. And Bugbear number 2 tries to hit Inverna. What's the AC of Inverna again? Oh, and that misses. Does it? I'm sorry, what I'm questioning is that I have here +4 to hit. I throw a 12. That's 16. No, that hits Inverna. Oh shit. With his Morningstar. Oi oi. 12 damage. Oh shit. Oh, he hits Inverna straight in the face with his Morningstar. And you see teeth going out of the mouth of Inverna.
Oh,
And she gets straight on her knees. And you see her eyes roll to the back of her head while she lays down. And yeah, she's bleeding out and laying very hurt on the ground. But she's still breathing. And not unconscious. She is still there, but she's very bad in shape. Very bad in shape. Cepheon, what do you do?
I attack bugbear number 1.
Great.
And it's a natural 1.
No way.
Yeah.
Alright. With your halberd?
Yeah.
So you miss again. While he sees that you get out your halberd, which is a very big weapon, and he was able to calculate where it would come, and he jumped to the side while looking at you with a very annoying grin on his face. Inverna is bleeding out. She's very hurtful on the ground. She tries to grab her longsword, which is laying next to her on the ground, and she tries to get up, and she's able to get up, but she's very much bleeding out, and that's her action. She was prone, but I couldn't quickly find the thing. Buckbear number 1 tries to go for Cepheon. And you cannot. As a return to you, he throws a natural 1 as well, so he also misses you. This is unbelievable. So yeah, he also he had a very big grin, like fucking hell, he misses me, and he gets very cocky. He gets out his Morningstar, and you do the same thing to him as he did to you. You jump to the side, and now you left him in his face. Azareah.
I'm looking. I would like to heal Inverna. My question is, can I use Spare the Dying on her since she's almost dying?
Nope, because her HP is not to 0.
Shall I let her bleed to death and then do it?
That is an option. That's how hard it also sounds, but she's not to 0 HP.
No, because I could do then otherwise healing word.
That is an option, yeah.
But that uses a spell slot.
That is also true. Yes, it's hard choices you have to make if you want to save the NPC or not.
Well, then out of character, I'm asking the other two what they think, what I should do.
It doesn't have to be out of character.
And it's like then Deimus, Cepheon, what shall I do?
Well, we're gonna take a rest after this anyway, so I mean, we can use our energy here, because once we're done with the dungeon, I think we all need to sleep, because we've been up for so long.
And I think you have enough, a little bit out of character, you have enough first level spell slots still, right? I think those, you have 4 of them, and you used only 1 second level spell slot.
Yeah, and I've used one of, I have used another second level one. Did I?
So.
Yes, I used the 2 second levels, so...
Oh, yeah, before the last time.
Yes.
We didn't have a long rest. Yeah, okay.
Nope. I can do healing word because that's level 1, basically.
That's a good one.
Yep. Then I do healing word on Inverna.
All right. How much HP does he gain?
Of 1 D4 and my ability. I cannot see my what my ability is, but I can throw off 1,
It's plus
4.
5 according to your character sheet.
Yes, so that's a 5 plus a 4, so she gets 9 back.
That is great.
I think
So,
actually,
tell me.
No, the ability modifier is +2 of Azareah, but I think also because you're a life domain cleric, it's also another. That's how you get the +5.
Okay, yeah, that could be.
That's +7.
No, but because I threw a 4.
So 4 and 5,
you mean-
then I think.
Oh, you mean like that my modifier thingy is like 7?
No, your modifier is +2
Yeah.
from wisdom, and I think because of your life domain, you get +3.
Yeah,
Probably.
and then it's 5, and then plus my 4, so it's still 9 HP.
All right. So you put your hand on basically the face of Inverna because that's where she's been hurt, and you say some magical words out loud because it's healing word, right? And you see that the teeth start growing back and the blood goes a bit away, and she looks much, much better than she did before. And she looks at you and she thanks you so much for this. Would you like to still make a movement, or is that what you do?
Not really. I think maybe I try to step between her and. But then I'm gonna block. Yeah, I step in between.
All right.
So to give her some extra protection.
Great. Deimus. That
Just gonna walk.
results indeed that you have no visual on any bugbear. But now
I
you do on bugbear number 1.
Okay, rolling 18. There you go.
Where's my bugbear? Okay,
So-
18, right? So your Eldritch Blast hits.
And I'm doing 12 damage.
Oh, right. So while the bugbear is grinning at Cepheon and Cepheon is grinning back at bugbear, you jump in the room and you use your Eldritch Blast to surprise him, and you hit him straight in the face. And you kill with that one. You kill the other bugbear. And that means there's only one bugbear left in the room.
Who's unconscious?
Sorry?
Who's unconscious, right?
Why would there be a bugbear unconscious?
That's the one who fell unconscious to the
That's a
ground?
goblin.
Oh!
There's still a bugbear to the left upper corner. The goblin is still unconscious. That's true. Yeah, that's Droop. Yeah. Bugbear number 2's turn and sees that you, Azareah, is healed, while he was so proud of his hit straight in the face of the stupid moon elf. Now he sees that you heal and get in front, so he aims his morning star at your face and he's like, "You better beware, because I'm gonna fuck you up." And he gets out his morning star and he puts it around his head and he tries to hit you, and you look him in the face and very dryly you just go down your knees, and he completely misses and strikes the wall. And then it's Cephion's turn.
I'm gonna search this that bugbear that's next to me first, while I'm standing there.
And what do you do?
So I search him and I take his morning star with me.
All right, yeah. Can you roll an investigation?
15.
15. He has a morning star with him
Yeah.
and 33 silver pieces.
Okay. And then I'm gonna stand here and start looking indecisive at the goblin. And then I am my turn.
Alright.
It's too crowded on the other side anyway.
It is very crowded, and that's what Inverna also sees. And she's scared of being hit again, and she gets behind Deimus. And that's her turn. Azareah, your turn.
Yes. I am gonna get my longsword for a change. And try to push it up the bugbear's mouth.
Alright, great. Go for it.
It's a 14.
That misses. So you aim for his face, and he saw how nicely you evaded his attack, and he's like, I can do the same. So when you try to stick it straight into his face and his mouth, he just dives away. And you miss. Deimus.
Not many options. Gonna Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Oh, that's on the floor. Reroll. 8, 13. No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that misses. Your Eldritch Blast misses again. Because Azareah is too much in front of you, and you try to not hit Azareah, but that causes in effect that you misses the bugbear. And bugbear number 2 gets out his Morning Star and tries to hit Azareah. And he thought, what I can do to the other elf, I can do a second time again to this elf. And he hits Azareah. And he also hits Azareah straight in the face for 7. No, that's a d8, so that's 9. That's 11 damage to Azareah's pretty face. Do you know how much HP you have, Azareah?
Still 30.
You deducted 11 from it now?
No, and now I'm deducting 11. So that's 19 still.
Alright. Cepheon, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna walk to the leader and I'm gonna search the leader.
Alright. Investigation check for me, please.
11.
11. Well, the only thing that you find is pretty obviously, and it's his patch that he's been wearing proudly over his face. It's like a patch for his eye. You take it off and you see that his eye is actually pretty good. He was just probably wearing it because he thought it's nice and fashionable.
Nice.
And it is made of black leather, but it has semi-precious stones in it. These stones together are worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay, and what kind of weapon does he have?
Unfortunately, same as the rest.
A
A Morning Star.
Well, then I'll take both.
Yeah, but
then,
his Morning Star you did not find with your 11. Because
okay.
he has not, I'll explain it gladly, he's not been able to get it. So he's not carrying it. He has not been able to do any attack.
No, fine. Then I am my turn, and I'll start watching how they finish off that last goblin with all of them.
Yeah,
Last
Inverna is now being hit in her face. She sees that Azareah has been hit in her face, and touching her is fine, but touching another elf in front of her face is not nice. So she pushes Deimus to the side, pushes Azareah to the side, gets out the longsword, and goes for the bugbear. And Azareah did not really like the pushing, so she pushes a bit back, and because of that, she completely misses the bugbear with a long sword. And that gives us Azareah's turn.
And I go jump on the bed. And longsword, which is 14 plus 3, 17.
That hits.
And the natural 10 plus 11. Plus 1, so it's 11.
Alright. Where did you want to hit him?
In the neck. No,
In the
we go back to the mouth.
We go back to the mouth.
Yeah.
So you cut his mouth completely open, and his jaw goes like, and he starts bleeding out, and he looks at you, and he tries to say something, but he cannot because his jaw is completely like misfunctioning, and yeah, he's in a bad shape, but he's still alive. Deimus.
Yes, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast him.
All right.
7.
Your jaw is also good. Your jaw is okay.
7 total. I miss.
Yeah, you miss because Inverna is between you and the bugbear, and you also try not to hit Inverna. So you miss. And then Bugbear is very angry because he liked this pretty joy. It was one of his nicest features as a bugbear. So he looks at Azareah, and he gets his Morning Star and tries to hit her, but she's too quick, and she jumps off the bed, and she misses. And Cepheon is watching all this happen, and it takes very long before one of the bugbears is dead. What does he do about it?
He's gonna take the shackles that they used earlier for that they wanted to use, but was never needed because we didn't use the floor, and he puts the shackles on the unconscious goblin, and that's my action for this turn.
All right. Yeah, I'll allow it. That's fine. I'm thinking, can I roll you sleight of hand or so, but he's unconscious, so he's not fighting against it. So that's good.
I do it behind his back, so
all right, good
up.
to know. Yeah, that's good to know. And then Inverna uses a longsword on the bugbear, and that hits the bugbear with a longsword. And that's a 4. And plus, oh, where do I have the stats of her? Plus 2 is 6. Great. Inverna takes... Because the bugbear is focused on Azareah. He tried to hit her. He's been hit in the face, and he doesn't really pay attention to Inverna sneaking up to his flank. And she gets out his longsword and completely decapitate him. And that is the end of the bugbears. And that is the end of this fight. You slayed the bugbears. And at that point, you all look at each other pretty convinced, because you actually, with some brutal force and with some fighting, but still 2 Redbrands captured you did a pretty good job, but you also have laid a whole path of death and murder behind you. But there is one thing in the middle of this room, and that is a goblin named Droop, unconscious. And you all go and have a sit on the bed, and Cepheon walks up to the goblin and thinks by himself, this takes way too fucking long, and he starts smacking it in the head to get it awake. And at that point, Droop wakes up.
I want to do something else to awake him, but that's also fine.
Yeah, what, you want to decapitate him to awake him? That's not gonna work.
No, I have a different idea.
No, okay, yeah, tell me. I want to know.
You really want?
What?
It's really bad.
Yeah, no, tell me. I want to know.
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay, Cepheon walks up to the goblin. He lowers his pants. He takes out his big
Yeah,
dick,
that's a nicer thing.
he starts peeing the goblin in the face.
All right, this podcast turned into 18 plus by now. And what did you do with your thing?
I start peeing on the goblet's face.
Yeah, okay, nah, fine. I can roleplay that. So he wakes up and his eyes open up and he's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, and he cannot even do something about it because his hands are behind his back, so he cannot.
That's my point exactly. So he's just he's like, I don't know for how long you have to pee, but I can do this sound forever.
I'm waterboarding him basically.
Exactly. He's like,
I'm stopping.
And he tries to spit out a bit of the nasty stuff you just sprayed over him, and he's like, what did I ever do to you? What did Droop ever do to you to deserve this golden shower?
You're in this room with all these people that seriously look at Azareah's face, look at my friend's face, look at that face. So you're in this room and you're part of them. So yeah, you better start telling us something good.
But I'm not any harm to you. I've been butchered, I've been bullied, I've been played around, they've nothing else but not good to me. I can be of help. Droop is nice friend for the people who try to save him, but I wake up, you pee in my mouth and you tie me up. I'm not sure how friendly you are.
Well, Azareah, I've seen you somebody else, you're good with questions. I'm gonna stand here and I say to him, listen, if you don't answer my friend's questions, I'm gonna play with you some more and I'm gonna stand right over here against the wall.
Droop has not been in a fight ever. I'm not strong. You can untie me and let me be. I can be of very much help if you just nicer to me than the bugbees were, because oh my god, you slayed these. Oh my god. You have a head of a bugbear on your side. You must be very strong, man.
I just look at him and don't say nothing while I look at the Deimus and
Elf. Pretty elf, can you help me? Can you untie me, please?
First, you need to answer some questions.
What do you want to know?
What kind of place is this?
Well, what does it look like to you? It's a hideout.
And what are they hiding besides themselves?
Me?
You're not much of a help.
Well, I don't know much. I'm just
So I'm
Droop.
So what I do is I go lower myself to his level a bit, go down a bit on my knees, squat in front of him, and try to charm him to tell me a bit more about what he knows about this.
All right.
Place.
So you want to charm him, or you want to persuade him, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I would like to use my charisma a bit.
Can I a bit out of character, Nicolette?
Yeah.
I think we have to ask, because we're role playing. We want to know stuff. So yeah. I think we have to ask the questions about not the hideout specifically, because the hideout we've cleared all out. So maybe we should go a little bit towards maybe to see if he knows anything about other goblins or the castle or something like that instead.
For me, this doesn't have to be very much out of question. This could also be like Cepheon talking to Azareah, like saying like, "Hey, Azareah asked the right questions instead of asking about this hideout that we just plundered already."
Exactly. Remember about Groll, the Goblin King, and Cragmore Castle.
Yeah, but I thought
use
that
your
they
charm.
are brewing
Well
they are brewing something, or there's something with the master.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You were trying to find out about the other room. Sorry.
Yep.
So go for it. Just throw your charisma, do your best, try to charm this goblin.
Is that the number? Is it at the 20 then again?
Yes. Ability checks always with the 20.
That's 19 plus 2.
All right,
21.
21. So Droop is, and how are you gonna charm him with this?
So
21?
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna kneel down and look him in the eye and say, "Listen, I'm gonna let you go, but you need to help us answering some questions."
Is that charming?
That is, I'm charming him.
Is that? Don't you think that's more persuasion? Charm him. Come on, charm him.
How else do you want me to charm him?
Charming is giving him compliments and everything, like being very nice, and not giving him like you need to do this or that. If you want to use your charm and charisma, go charm him.
And then I wanna do persuasion because he's full of fits.
All right, then I'll use your 21 as a persuasion, and
That's
then you say what you say, and then he is like, so you're gonna let me go if I answer questions?
Yes.
How can Droop be of service?
What do you know
is it
about
that you
this?
want to do?
What do you know about this master who was the head of everybody here?
Well, the master is the leader, and I know that he is a wizard named Glassstaff because that's how everybody referred to him. And his I'm not sure but his chambers are in the northwest of this hideout.
Do you have any idea what he's doing there?
Droop has been spying. Droop knows a bit more because I do speak Goblin and the Bugbears speak Goblin with each other. There is a mysterious figure called the Black Spider, and they hired the Redbrands to frighten off adventurers and intimidate the locals. And these Bugbears have been sent by the Black Spider to reinforce the Redbrands and provide extra muscle.
All right. And who did you spy for?
For myself. I'm a very curious being. I don't like the Bugbears. Bugbears are nasty to Droop.
And if you would have found out anything, who would you share that information with?
With you. Droop does not have any friends. Droop would like to be friends with a pretty elf like you.
Guys, do you have any other questions?
Yes, Cepheon is pretty annoyed and he's like, okay, enough about, I want to get the big gold, I want to get the big loot. And then pushes a little bit Azareah out of the way because he's still not entirely happy with what happened earlier. And he's like, so, Droop, you're a goblin. What do you know of the Goblin King and of the Crackmore Castle? Do you know the way to Crackmore Castle?
The king and Crackmore Castle Droop has been a lot of times, but I've always been guided by the Bugbears. I only know that it's in the forest. They always took us to the hideout, where the Bugbear that you have with you, the head, he was always the leader in that cave, and then we went there, and then we went more north in the forest. But I do not know the exact way.
Do you know the way to the hideout, then?
Of course I know the way to the hideout. I know the way, but from there we passed the hideout and we went into the forest, and after a long walk we always arrived at this castle, which is probably the castle that you're talking about.
Droop, I know what the elf said to you, but I'm the one who imprisoned you, so if you take us to the hideout, we're gonna let you free.
But can Droop maybe help you?
Yes, you can help us, but still you need to earn your trust because you were not tied up in this room.
I will help you. You want to find the cave hideout?
Yes, not the cave hideout. We've been in the cave hideout. We want to go. You see this hat? This is the hat of Clark.
I know. That's where he's the leader of the cave. But I only know the way to the cave. From then on, we just went a lot of north in the forest, but I don't know the exact location of this castle. I've never been traveled there by myself. I only know it's more north in the forest from that place.
And what can you tell us about the king, since you've been there many times?
Well, if you look around in this room, the king is one of the strongest bugbears that has ever lived in this area. And I'm Droop very scared of the king. Hello?
Is that all the information you can give us?
I would give you more if I knew more, but the king is just very big, strong bugbear. Very old, big, strong bugbear.
I'm starting to take out my halberd.
I believe
Oh
him.
no, but please, no. Droop did good. Droop told you everything, knows, does not lie.
But
Wow.
he's still a goblin, so do with him what you want.
You didn't tell us
But
anything
Droop did
useful.
not.
Can you tell us anything useful?
I-
Loot or gold or anything that we can use, or about the king. You can tell us the way.
Have you find the stuff in the water at the beginning of the hideout? I know Master keeps a spare thing there for if in case he flees.
Yeah, well, he fled, so he probably took that.
Then don't kill Droop. Droop knows there's a chest in his room.
Just in his room.
Did you find a chest in his room?
No.
Then maybe you should search better. Droop does not want to be
Take me
rude.
to that chest, and then if there's anything valuable, then we can let you live. But as we said, you need to give us something useful, and up until now, it has not been useful.
Well, how would you like? I'll walk in front. Follow me.
And then he's gonna see all the dead bodies, you guys. It's gonna be fun.
And Droop just passes by Inverna and sees Redbrand dead.
Do I
Passes by the door.
do I find something in this cabinet in the meantime before you pass here?
Throw an investigation check.
Oh no. It's wait. You never know. It's 9 plus 13.
13. All right. The only treasure in this room is the treasure that is on the table that they used for gambling.
Oh yeah. How much?
He
was
already
that?
took that. He already took that, right?
Yeah.
No, you've thrown it through the room. Oh, you took it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you've taken... Oh, you people are letting me go from one page to the other in this book. Give me a second. That's this. Then we have the common room. And what was on the table was 75 copper pieces, 55 silver pieces, 22. What does this stand for? EP. I used to have that here somewhere.
Good question.
Yeah, you have like EP.
Yeah, I see it between
Electrum, I think.
Electrum. Okay.
Yeah, one Electrum is I guess is 5 silver pieces. So that's
Okay.
where was I? 22 Electrum pieces, 15 gold pieces, and a golden earring set worth of 30 gold pieces.
Okay.
Please write it down what I tell you how much worth it is, because if you're gonna sell it later, I'm gonna have a hard time looking back where we found everything and to get its value. So if I
Okay.
told you the value, please write it down, because I will have a hard time trying to find it back.
Yeah. I will have that question later on about potion of invisibility and the scroll of augury. If what's the possible value of that? But don't know. And the gold signet ring.
Oh, you're not planning to use the potion of invisibility?
I don't know. I just want to know its value before I use it.
Can I see how much worth that is? Maybe I can actually. Doesn't say so. Well, we'll invent something that's not a problem. Well, you can bargain with the person that you're gonna sell it with. Good. Droop is still on its way. Sees another dead body. Sees another dead body. Is like, this place is completely ruined. He goes into the workshop where the potions has been brewed, where you found the books. He takes a ride through the door, and he is in the room of the master. And all the four of you are following except for Azareah, I see. No, Azareah as well. So the four of you good. He looks behind you and he says, "You're gonna free Droop when I show you the chest, right?"
If there's any, I told you, if you show us anything that's worth something, and that can be in worth, in value, so,
And,
I mean...
and how much is for you something of worth? I found that not very... Droop does, like, not really trust.
Depends. I mean, you got here in shackles. If you're gonna die anyway, so if you help
I'm gonna die anyways, then I think this chest you can just...
No, I mean, if it's not valuable, you're gonna die anyway.
But what is valuable for a human like you?
Well, something with worth.
He just looks down to the ground, knows his faith is doomed anyways, and he just better just... So he just says, "Look under the bed."
Okay, take an eye on him. I don't want to be jumped in my back if I look under the bed. And
and he jumps on your back. No, joking.
And I look under the bed and I take the chest and I look inside the chest.
All right, and in this chest you find a pearl, and this pearl is worth 100 gold pieces. And next to that you find some scrambled gold, altogether 130 gold pieces. Does Droop make you happy?
130 gold pieces.
And a pearl worth of 100.
Yeah, I wrote it down. Well, then I take that and then
Did Droop make you happy? Is it worth what you want it to be?
Yes. And
Droop very happy, Droop very proud. You must release Droop now.
yes, turn around and unshackle you, and then
oh yes, and you see Droop jumping through the room of happiness and joy that he's able to be of service to you.
And I take my knife and I slam it in his neck.
So while Droop is very happily, like, well, I want you to picture Frodo in the cave of at the end of Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, how happy he is with the ring in his hand, jumping around. That's exactly what he is doing right now.
Yeah.
And
I almost feel sorry for him.
And you see that Cepheon just walks up to him with a very serious face, and behind his back he takes out his knife, and he grabs him by his hand. Grabs Droop by his hair, lifts him up, and he just slits his throat and throws him in the corner of the room. And that's the end of Droop. And he ends right over there with his throat slit.
And I say, listen, he's been to the goblin thing way too many times, and we cannot trust a goblin, because it's gonna be hard already, but if they're gonna know that we're coming, it's gonna be impossible. So, in the name of justice, this had to be done.
I think you use justice way too much in order to cover your wrong decisions. And with that, I leave the room.
And Inverna looks at you, like, shakes her head, looks down to the ground, and follows Azareah.
All right. Think we can just walk out all the way. We've searched pretty much every corner of this place, right?
There's this place in the south, but I don't know if there's anything or if anything good.
Can we search some corpses of Redbrands? What are they generally wearing, all of them? Can I just do an investigation check for that?
Of course, short swords and red cloaks. That's basically what all of them had. Everything that they caught or anything has been put in the chest or given to the Nothic to be able that he was protecting them.
Okay, so I'm just taking some short swords on the way out.
Alright.
I say, I look to Azareah and I say, listen, Azareah, I said, I've listened to the good calls before and they didn't help me out. And the Argots are actually helping me. And they see justice as a bright spectrum with many different shades of grey. So, like I say, in our way to justice, that guy cannot... He stands in our way of justice, and how I call it, that is on my own. But I only follow the true bringer of night.
And with that, I think I'm wiser to say nothing, and with that, I just walk away.
Yeah, because we need to bring in a little bit more. Yeah, we don't know each other, so I try to. Yeah, to.
But that's my character that I don't care.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Azareah.
Like it's really her character that she doesn't care about shit.
Yeah. No, I stand on the bridge and I shout Azareah back one more time and I ask, you can do that thingy, right, where you disappear, that you check the body of that guy that's below there.
Didn't Deimus check that already?
Yeah, that's just... Yeah, you found the Nothic treasure, and this guy, I just put him there, but basically it's just bones and scrap and clothes and...
nothing else, no, okay. No.
Then,
okay, then
that's
we...
Dendrar, the husband of the people that you saved.
Okay. Oh, that guy.
Yes, exactly, that guy.
Where is our friend... how's she called? Oh, there she is. And I'm gonna stand here.
Oh, Inverna was following Deimus back to the first room with
I think we all checked the basin as well, the water basin, just to be sure.
Yeah, exactly. Inverna, I gave you the key to the prison of the last two living Redbrands. And you can release them or not, that's up to you. But it serves you right to see justice for what they did to your town, and I gave her the key of the prison.
And Inverna looks at you and says, I'm gonna give this key to the town master, and justice will be put to these Redbrands. I've seen enough murder and blood for this night, and these two will be put to justice. If not here, in the Palace of Justice of Neverwinter.
I'm investigating the pool, the water pool.
Alright, investigation check for me, please.
Yeah. 14 plus 4 plus 4 is 22.
22. So you put your hands down into the water and you feel across the frame and you see it's not very deep, but you do feel that there is like a little area with a thing that has been popped up. And you grab into this little area, like it's a hidden secret cabin. Like, how do I describe it? You know, that it's normally closed, but it is already open. You go with your hand inside underwater and it's completely empty.
Of course.
Unfortunately, there was some hidden stuff here, but it has been taken. Because
that, yeah, the guy ran away.
The wizard, unfortunately, got away.
What was the wizard's last name again? Does anyone remember? I know he was spoken to by Larno and known as Glassstaff, but no one last names. Anyone remembers?
Cepheon has the letter. There you go.
Oh yeah, nice. Albrecht. Larno Albrecht.
All right.
Okay, and then I walk out of the dungeon. And
The
then
following.
Nice. Phew, fresh air. We made
Fresh
it.
air, and the morning sun is already up. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. So you have a nice view over Vandalin, and the chimneys are already going on, and you see the people going around. Where are you heading to? What are you gonna do? It's early in the morning. You've been up all night.
I still think we should. Can't we make camp here somewhere in the forest where they cannot find us, because that guy is away and there was still an inn full of Redbrands, and I don't want to be surprised in my bed when I'm sleeping.
Okay, but it's still it's gonna be full day, like the whole town is gonna be on the streets.
No, but I mean, if you go into the wild here on the side and then we make camp here somewhere, nobody will expect us to be there.
But except that if maybe there's already somebody in the woods.
Yes.
I feel pretty safe in the city right now during the day.
Yeah.
So you want to go sleep in the inn?
Sleeping in, maybe. I mean, sell the goods maybe next time, right? Yeah, I mean it's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep in the inn sounds good.
Okay,
Yes.
then.
Let's tell the town at least already of the good news that that they're safe, that we helped them. Like, damn, they better be happy. Like, I wonder what the town.
I think we shouldn't do anything because there's still lots of Redbrands in the inn and everything. So.
Okay, just keep it quiet that we killed them. Okay.
You know, I wouldn't, like I said, the leader got away, and he knows that, everybody knows that we're in the inn, so in my opinion we're a target, so I think I'm actually gonna sleep then alone in the wild if nobody's gonna follow me, because I need my rest and I don't want to be killed. Remember what happened to Sildar?
Yeah, okay, true. Well, if you're so sure about it...
I'm going to my... Thank you, all people. It's Inverna. And I think we did a great job. And I'm gonna go to... I'm tired and I feel safe in my woodworker's house. So I'm gonna go to my woodworker's house, and when I had my proper rest, I will go to the town master hall and explain everything that happened this night. Let's see. But thank you all very, very much. It's been... I think we've gone a long step right now for putting a fist up against the Redbrands. If not, we made the wizard flee, but that's something we have to see when we've all took the rest that we need.
I tried to persuade Inverna to go with us to camp, because I say, listen Inverna, you shouldn't do that, it's way too dangerous, you think we're there, but we're halfway there, and there's gonna be a reaction. We did an action, there's gonna be a reaction.
Roll for persuasion.
And I roll 22.
You roll 22?
17 plus 5.
Alright. So she looks at you, and what did you say to persuade her?
I said, listen, for every action there's a reaction. We're not done yet. We still need to get the wizard who went to the inn where all the other Redbrands are. There's too many. And
so she looks at you very questioning of her own thought that she actually would feel safe in her house. and you persuade her to stay with you, and is convinced that she might be safer next to you in your camp.
Alright, Cepheon. Let's find a safe spot then.
I don't know what Azareah is gonna do. Azareah, I try to also, do reason with you then.
Well, I just wanna meditate somewhere quiet right now.
Alright, so I think we agree, Deimus, so you're gonna join for camp or you go to the inn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna join for the camp, but I'm gonna take a short rest, not a long rest.
That is great. So you go outside in the like outside of Phandalin, a tiny bitje, and go into the forest where you make a nice fire and you put down your bedrolls and you actually make a pretty nice camp over here where you can have a nice rest. Maybe someone keeps watch, who knows. And, this is your campsite.
Azareah, can your wolf wake us up if somebody comes close?
Yes?
So we can actually have some proper rest.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so at that point you have slain most of the... like you destroyed the hideout basically. You only left 2 there who are imprisoned. You left the Tresendar Manor, but still suspicious because the wizard, which you figured out was Jarno Albrecht, Wizard Glassstaff, who was warned by his pet rat. They have a telepathical communication with each other, and that was the whole purpose of the rat in that room. And he was able to stall you so that the wizard could get away. The wizard notified the Nothic, and also the Nothic was able to stall you, and the wizard has fled. And because of that, you don't really feel safe in Phandalin, and you have convinced each other and Inverna to not sleep at the inn or at a logical place. And that's where you find yourself, at the campsite, a little bit outside of Phandalin. To be continued in episode 5.